Now boys, we are going to calculate the amount of CO2 formed when 24 gram of carbon react with oxygen. First of all, we'll calculate the atomic weight. So, see carbon how much? 12 plus O2, that comes to 16 into 2 gives us 12 plus 16 into 2. Why 16 into 2? Because we have 2 atoms of oxygen. This is coming to 12 plus 32 gives us 12 plus 32, that is 44 gram. So if we burn 12 gram of carbon, we get 44 gram of carbon dioxide. Once more, if we burn 12 gram of carbon, it gives off 44 gram of carbon dioxide. So let us begin. When 12 gram of carbon react, comma, it gives 44 gram carbon dioxide. So when 1 gram of carbon react, it gives 44 by 12 gram carbon dioxide. Now what is it said? What does the question say? 24 grams of carbon. So when 24 gram of carbon react, it gives 44 by 12 into 24, that comes to 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are 24, 88 gram carbon dioxide. I hope I am clear. Thank you. Now the question says, calculate the amount of Mg, that is magnesium, required for the formation of 60 grams of magnesium sulfate. The atomic mass of magnesium is 24, hydrogen 1, sulfur 32, oxygen is 16. So let me calculate. So Mg is how much? 24 plus H2, that comes to 1 into 2 plus sulfur how much? 32 plus oxygen how much? 16 into 4. Why into 4? Because we have 4 atoms of oxygen. Now this side, on the product side, again we have 24 plus 32 plus 16 into 4 and plus hydrogen how much? 1 into 2. So this is coming to how much? 24, it's written separately, plus 2 ones are 2, plus 32 plus 64 will give you, it is coming to how much? 24 plus 32 plus 16 for the 64, but we won't add this one. It will be kept separately. This is coming to how much? 24 grams will be kept separately. and this is 98 grams, is giving us, this is coming to 120 gram plus 2 gram. Now, according to the question, according to the problem, calculate the amount of Mg required for the formation of 60 gram of magnesium sulfate. How much we are forming magnesium sulfate? 120 gram. So, for 120 gram of magnesium is formed, 120 gram of magnesium is formed when how much is used? When magnesium used is 24. Okay. So, 120 gram of MgSO4 is formed from 24 gram magnesium. Therefore, 1 gram of magnesium sulfate is formed from 24 by 120 gram magnesium. Therefore, we have how many grams of magnesium now? Magnesium sulfate, 60 gram of magnesium sulfate is formed from 24 by 120 into 60. This comes to 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 2 1s are 2. The answer will be 12 grams magnesium. Once more I repeat myself. You have to calculate amount of magnesium required for formation of 60 gram of magnesium sulfate. First of all, I need to calculate the atomic weight. I have taken out and it is 120 gram. Magnesium sulfate how much? 120 gram. So 120 gram of magnesium sulfate is giving us, is formed from 24 grams of magnesium. So 1 gram, it will be less, so I have divided. So 60 gram, it will be more, so I have multiplied and it is coming to, my answer is coming to 12 grams. Thank you. Now let us go to the third one, third numerical. Calculate the amount of MgSO4, that is magnesium sulfate, formed when 48 grams of magnesium reacts with sulfuric acid. What is sulfuric? So what is sulfuric acid? H2SO4. Okay. The atomic mass is already given. The equation is also given. Mg plus H2SO4 will give you MgSO4 plus H2. Now what should I write? Mg. Mg is how much? 24 plus H is how much? 1. How many atoms? 2. S how much? Sulfur? 32 plus oxygen how much? 16 into 4 will give us 24 plus 32 plus 16 into 4 plus H2. We don't require H2, the calculation of H2, so I am keeping it like that, the same. So 24 plus, it is coming to, we don't require the calculation of this one also, okay, because it is only dealing with magnesium. So we can leave out this one. 2 plus 32 plus 64 will give us 24 plus 32 plus 64 plus H2. We don't need H2, the calculation, so we are not going into it. So 24 plus, this is coming to how much? Now, according to the problem, 24 gram of magnesium gives 120 gram of MgSO4. Therefore, 1 gram of magnesium gives 120 by 24 gram of question says we have 48 gram of magnesium. So 48 grams of magnesium gives 120 by 24 into 48. I repeat myself. Calculate the amount of MgSO4, that is magnesium sulfate, when 48 grams of Mg reacts. So we have got the atomic mass. We have got the equation, and we have taken out 24 grams of magnesium. See, nothing has to be done with 98. We could have left it. 24 gram of magnesium gives 120 gram of MgSO4, that is magnesium sulfate. So 1 gram will give 120 divided by 24. So 48 grams will give 120 divided by 24 into 48. 24 ones are 24, 24 twos are 48. That comes to 240 gram of magnesium sulfate. Thank you. Now we go on to the fourth numerical, which is the last one for today. Calculate the amount of CO2, that is carbon dioxide, formed or given out when 50 grams of CaCO3, that is calcium carbonate, is heated. So atomic mass is given. Ca, that is carbon, is 40. Calcium is 40. Oxygen 16. Carbon 12. And we have the equation with us. CaCO3 will give you CaO, that is quicklime, and CO2, that is carbon dioxide, and this is calcium carbonate. So let us calculate. 40 plus 12 plus 16 into 3. Why 16 into 3? 3 atoms of oxygen will give us, we have nothing to do with CaO, because the question is only dealing with CO2. We are only dealing with CO2, nothing to do with CaO. So we can keep CaO as it is. Plus CO2 is how much? C12 and O, that is oxygen, 16 into 2. So here we have 40 plus 12 plus 48 will give us CaO plus 12 plus 32, that this comes to 100 gram of CaCO3 will give us CaO 44 grams carbon dioxide. So let us begin now. So when 100 gram of CaCO3 is heated, 44 gram carbon dioxide is liberated. I hope you can understand, this is liberated. So when 1 gram of CaCO3 is heated, 44 by 100 gram CO2 is liberated. Question says 50 gram of CaCO3 will give us 44 by 100 into 50. 22 gram of CO2, that is carbon dioxide, is liberated. So once more I repeat myself. Calculate the amount of CO2, that is carbon dioxide, formed when 50 gram of CaCO3 is heated. So we have calculated. Here we have got CaCO3. After doing the calculation, we have got 100 gram. And CaO, we have nothing to do with this one, so we have kept it like this. We need no changes. And how much CO2 is liberated? 44 gram. So 100 gram of CaCO3 is giving off 44 gram of CO2. So 1 gram will give 44 by 100. Unitary method. 50 gram will give 44 by 100 into 50. That comes to 22 gram of carbon dioxide. Thank you.